The president of Belarus said that the Wagner group are rushing to Poland. President of Belarus Alexander Lukashenko said that the Wagner group began to strain him because they want to go to Warsaw. Maybe I shouldn't have said it, but I will. The Wagner group began to strain us. I want to go to the West. Let us, I say. Why do you need to go to the West? Well, go on an excursion to Warsaw, to Rzeszów, he said on Sunday at a meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin. I keep them in the center, as agreed of Belarus. I would not want to relocate them there, because their moods are bad, and we must pay tribute. They know what is happening around the Union State. Therefore, we will oppose this in every possible way. And I ask you to also look at this issue in your own country, the Belarusian president stressed. Lukashenko brought to the meeting with Putin a map on the transfer of the armed forces of Poland to the borders of the Union State. A lot of mercenaries have already been involved, including the main strategic reserves. This suggests that this thoughtless policy of throwing unprepared people and mercenaries into hell will not lead to anything, Lukashenko said. They are actively recruiting mercenaries. I have specially brought you a map for the transfer of the Polish armed forces to the borders of the Union State, Lukashenko said at a meeting with Putin. We see that the soil is being prepared. Let's say one of the brigades found its place 40 kilometers from Brest. We stood 500 kilometers away, transferred 40 kilometers. I'll show you a map, we all see it. And a little more than 100 kilometers from Grodno. The 2nd Brigade is being transferred. The division is with them, but so far the brigades have approached. They opened the repair of the Leopards, the Poles on their territory. And Rzeszów is becoming more active, the airfield, where the Americans are moving equipment. And others, the Belarusian president said, quoted by the Belta state agency.
We saw this 6 months ago and discussed it beforehand. This is not acceptable to us. The separation of Western Ukraine, the dismemberment of Ukraine, and the transfer of land to Poland is not acceptable. If the Western population of Ukraine needs it, we will certainly support them. I ask that you discuss and think about this issue and support us in this. I would like you to support us in this regard. If there is such support and Western Ukraine asks for this help, we will of course provide assistance and support to the Western population of Ukraine. We are being influenced from the West by the military from the Baltics and Poland, and now it will also come from the South. In general, you are the first person in Russia who said this openly, clearly and clearly. God forbid, aggression against Belarus is like against Russia. We take this into account in the construction of